The forest was a battlefield, not a sanctuary. For partisan fighters, the woods were both ally and adversary. Mud, cold, and hunger were constant. Sunlight rarely pierced the dense canopy, leaving a world of twilight and tension. Every sound, a twig snapping, a bird's call, could mean danger or hope. These fighters had no barracks, no hot meals, only the land and their wits. Their enemy was organized and well-equipped. The partisans had only determination and the wild. Discovery meant death, so they became part of the forest, silent, alert, blending in. They learned the rhythms of the woods, using every log, thicket, and marsh as defense. The enemy, used to open roads, became lost in the tangled wilds. For the partisans, survival was resistance, turning the act of living into defiance. The forest was their fortress, and their struggle was a quiet, relentless war. In these shadows they became legends. In the silent war, information was as vital as food. The partisans read the ground. Every track, every broken twig was a clue. Footprints revealed numbers, burdens, and timing of enemy patrols. They mastered both tracking and hiding their own traces, using hard ground, streams, and counter-tracking tricks. Even animals became allies. Birds and deer warned of intruders. By reading the land and its creatures, the partisans anticipated enemy moves. Their skill turned the forest into a living network of intelligence. The enemy saw only trees, the partisans saw stories. In the woods, knowledge was survival. Fire was both friend and threat. A single wisp of smoke could betray their position, so the partisans learned to hide their flames. Fires were built in pits, under thick cover, with dry hardwood to minimize smoke. The Dakota fire pit became a favorite, efficient, nearly invisible. Cooking was quick, fires doused and erased without a trace. Every spark was a risk, every meal a calculated gamble. Mastery of fire meant survival without exposure. In the wild, even warmth required cunning. In the endless woods, a map could be a death sentence if found. The partisans memorized every stream, ridge, and ancient tree, carrying the land in their minds. They navigated by sun, moss, wind, and stars, using nature as their compass. Secret signs, stones, bent branches, carved marks, guided comrades unseen. The forest became a living map, invisible to the enemy. Coordination relied on memory and subtle signals, not paper. To outsiders, the woods were a maze. To partisans, a familiar home. Their knowledge made them elusive. In the wild, memory was the safest map. Shelter was more than protection, it was hope. Partisans built hidden homes, camouflaged with leaves and earth, often underground. Entrances were concealed, smoke dispersed, and warmth preserved. Inside, they found brief community, rest, stories, and a fragile sense of normalcy. These shelters were acts of defiance, proof they could create safety amid chaos. Ingenious designs kept them safe from cold and discovery. Each shelter was a heartbeat of resistance, a place to regroup and endure. In darkness, these sanctuaries kept the spirit alive. Survival meant more than hiding. It meant holding on to humanity. The wars are over, but the lessons endure. The woodsman's skills, tracking, fire, navigation, shelter, are blueprints for resilience. Their story is one of self-reliance, ingenuity, and the power of adaptation. In a world reliant on fragile systems, these ancient skills offer true independence. The partisan mindset, resourceful, creative, unbreakable, remains vital. Their legacy is a reminder. With knowledge and will, even the few can endure. The forest still whispers its lessons to those who listen. The spirit of the woodsman lives on in every act of survival.